Good evening, everyone! Right now on Batu, it's 11:46 on Saturday, December 31st, 2022. Can you believe it? Today is the last day of 2022. This year has meant so much to me. Oh my. I better change the subject before this microphone gets all soggy. In celebration of New Year's Eve, we're holding a grand countdown event in the plaza. We'll be selling and giving away items all day long, so please stop by to participate in the festivities. I can't wait to ring in the new year with everyone on this island. That's all for me. I hope everyone has a wonderful new year.
And she did the cute little expression with the headset again. That's my favorite expression in Animal Crossing.
Hello everyone, please come celebrate the countdown with us to ring in the new year. Hello, Gear to you, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yesterday, we demonstrated custom designs, and got everything that we could possibly get done in preparation of the new year. And in today's video, this will be the last of the daily uploads for this Let's Play, so you can kind of consider this a semi-finale, but not quite. We'll get into that a little bit more a little later in today. Earlier in the Let's Play, I left a note for us to open on this final day. I hope you enjoyed your time on Batu. Here's to a bright future on our island. Safe travels. I know it's cheesy, but the term safe travels is kind of special to me because that's what we say in Galaxy's Edge and things like that. And so whenever I hear that nowadays, that's what I always think of now. So let's go back inside real quick. I did clean up a little bit in here off camera. The presents outside are still a mess, but I'm working on it gradually. Eventually, I'd like to remodel in here because eventually, like, we're gonna have some more stuff and things like that. Man, can you imagine having a house like this? It's like absolutely massive, but you only have like 5 things. That's amusing. So over here, there's the beginning of our Let's Play poster wall. I decided to start small and only really focus on the Let's Plays that we had done in 2022. So, looking at all these side by side, I gotta say, I have a couple of subject things I'd like to say. This is normally stuff that I would point out during like the year anniversary video that we'd probably have in February or something like that. But seeing them all side by side like this, we had a really great variety of games this year. First of all, we did 5 games. Like, we haven't done 5 games in a single year since like 2024, since 2014 or something like that. So, yeah, Kirby 64 was a pretty interesting one to start off on because I'd never done a Kirby game before, even though I love the series. That was a fun one, even if my gamepad was having a bit of a problem towards the end of it, which was making it a little bit hard to play. Mario Odyssey was one that I'd wanted to do for a long time. And this one really came into my life at a really great time because I was going through like a really rough situation at that point, and Mario Odyssey was kind of like my escapism from that. Even though this one is still ongoing, I loved how this one turned out so far. And also one of my favorite details, the Cappy and then the planet and the moon, that's a hidden Mickey. I don't know how many people noticed that, but that's like a hidden Mickey that I left in there, and that's when I decided, oh, this logo actually looks pretty great. And then we let's play the Pokemon game. Am I allowed to let's play Pokemon games? Because I'm not good at Pokemon at all. But I love Pokemon Snap. I had that idea for a while, and I'm happy that I finally did it. And Toy Story 2 is a very important game to me, and it's one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm really happy we finally did that one justice. And of course, Animal Crossing. We'll get into this a little bit later, but I've been loving our time on Batu so far. Now, as time goes on, I would like to update that poster wall to eventually include everything that we've done on the channel. But as for right now, we have some other things to focus on. There's only 9 more minutes until the new year, so let's make the most of it. Alright, let's see. We gotta talk about Buddy Sly. Where is the big man? He is staying at home, apparently. Actually, this isn't Sly's house. Who's in here? Where is Sly? Bubbles! Tonight's the countdown! It's the last party of the year, so let's go all out! I mean, it's cute that you're in here and all, but why aren't you out there? Bubbles, we want to hang out with you! Also, I gotta say, this room layout is pretty similar to one of my favorite villagers we had on the original island. Hopefully we'll be able to see her again at some point, maybe sort of, kind of. But let's go talk to everybody else now. Oh, there you are. Sly was here the whole time. I'm an idiot. Oh, last day of the year. You all set for the countdown tonight? I am pumped, hoorah! Tonight's the New Year's countdown in the plaza. I can't wait to say hi to the new year with everybody. Those glasses look really cute on you. All's well that ends well, as they say. I don't want to end 2022 with any regrets. I'm partying all night. You saying all's well that ends well, it's so ironic because my inspiration for wanting to do an Animal Crossing Let's Play was Joe Conray's Animal Crossing New Leaf series back in 2013. And his New Year's video was called All's Well That Ends Well. That's pretty ironic. It's finally New Year's Eve. I'm so excited I can't sit still. Gator. Hello, hello. I'm helping everyone gear up for the countdown event tonight. I've got some pretty nifty party goods for ringing in the new year, so take a look, Oh, that reminds me. I also have some countdown related gifts. Those are party poppers. I have no doubt they'll bring some fun and excitement to the countdown. This event only happens once a year, so make the best of it. I'm pretty sure we were supposed to be able to buy something too. 700 bells for a New Year's hat, and today it's only 300 bells for a 5-pack of party poppers. Alright, let's get the New Year's hat. I love the ribbon we have on our head, but let's actually, what are we going to do? We got yellow, we got pink, we got green, we got, you know what? Let's go with pink, and I have a very specific reason why. My mom has been watching this Let's Play, and pink is her favorite color, so Mom, if you're watching this one's for you. We're gonna wear a pink hat for you. Always a pleasure. Well, look fabulous! This hat is very sparkly.
Isabelle just looks so cute!
Oh, Gator, you're here! Wasn't sure we'd see you since it's getting so late, but that's not enough time left in the year to worry about silly things like that. We should use the remaining minutes to mentally prepare ourselves for the year to come. Oh, that's right. One more thing. I got you a present to help celebrate. It's a light stick! We're all going to wave them together once the countdown begins. Now, a fun detail that I absolutely love about Isabelle. So, it's a little hard to see because she's wearing a hat, but look at the shape of her head. Her head is kind of shaped like a bell, like a bag of bells that we'd get for like money and things like that in this game. She quite literally is a bell. I love that so much. It's so clever. It's great. I love it. Isabelle, you're amazing. So as we're counting down the new year, I'd like to go into a bit of a somewhat serious topic about 2022 that I feel like now is probably a good time to bring up. So, I'm going to be completely honest, this has been a bit of a rough year for me in my personal life. So, a lot of things that happened that didn't exactly go as planned and things like that, and getting older and realizing, oh, sometimes life isn't as peachy as you want it to be. So, that is what I've been really appreciative of with these videos throughout this year. Because when I first started making videos in the first place, it was usually to try to help me distract myself from something rough that was going on at the time. And then I just kind of kept making videos for a while. Like, I have a pretty good life. I am pretty happy with how my life has been going, and I love the people that I'm with and things like that. Love my family, my friends, and all that. There are occasional rough times, and this year certainly had a lot of them. So this was one of the first years in a while where I kind of felt like making videos was a great way of escapism from all that. So I'm really happy that I had this outlook to kind of help myself cheer up during those rough times. And it does kind of look like some of that will also carry over into 2023. But that's also the great thing about a new year. As cliche as it sounds, it is like a fresh start going into a new year. Like, even if some things from the previous year do carry over into the new one, you do get a sense of a chance to start over. And that's what I'm hoping to achieve with 2023. I'm not really that kind of person who makes New Year's resolutions or anything like that. Like, I'll have goals for the new year, but like my mindset is that most people give up on New Year's resolutions anyway, so I kind of don't want to make the effort. Now I do have goals and things like that, and one of my bigger goals for the new year is to try to make it so that if I do go through rough times again, that I don't let it completely bring me down or anything like that. So that's what one of my bigger goals for the new year is. Now, in terms of videos themselves, I am going to try to be a bit more consistent. I don't want to promise anything, but I think this Let's Play in Toy Story 2 did show that I am capable of having at least a somewhat daily schedule now. Now, before, what I used to do was that when we did 2 games at a time, we'd have 2 videos for both Let's Plays uploaded every week, so that even if it took a little while to get games done, we'd have a consistent output of videos going out. But throughout this past year, I've kind of changed all that, so that now we're only doing really 1 game at a time, or at least focusing on 1 game at a time. So that helps us focus more on having a daily upload schedule, which I would like to continue going into the new year. There probably will be times where we will have 2 new games starting on the channel, but that's basically what my current goal is, to try to be a bit more consistent with uploads. And with a minute left to go, I just want to say our time on Batu has been a really fun one. From visiting our family to meeting the new residents here, and just, I've been having a really fun time with this one. Now, it was bittersweet to say goodbye to the old island, but we have a bright future ahead of us here on Batu. Now, even though this is the last daily upload, I'm still looking forward to our time here on the island. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, I don't know the next second! Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! May this year hold exciting adventures for us all. Woo! Happy New Year, Gator! Do you make any New Year's resolutions? I do. Want to hear it? I, Weber, resolve to eat so many snacks I have to roll around my house like a ball. It's gonna be rough, but I bet I can do it. Happy New Year, y'all. Let's make this one to remember. Happy New Year. Come on, we gotta get Batu partying so hard even the fish start rocking out. Happy New Year. Hope I didn't scare you. One of my resolutions is to buff up my lungs. Alright then, Gator. Happy New Year. Here's to another good one. Yes, yes. Happy New Year, Gator! Do you say anything else? May this year shine as brightly as the fireworks lighting up the sky. How do we do the thing where... Okay, we hold the button to go all wavy like that. Woo! Happy New Year 2023! Woo! Yeah! Alright, so let's see what else we got. We got the Party Popper. Woo! This is Isabelle's Side Smash in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate! Yay! Woo! Yay! And we also got the Bubbles. Bubbles! Yeah! Bubble! Oh, we only had one. Oh well. Yay! One more Party Popper! Pew! Alright, so... the new year is upon us. Welcome to 2023. The fireworks for the New Year's festival are going to be ongoing for the next hour or so. So for the rest of this video, let's talk about our plans for the future of Batu. I did say earlier that this would be the last daily upload for this Let's Play. That doesn't quite mean we're done yet. There's still a lot to go over for Animal Crossing New Horizons. We have a Tom Nook story, we have Isabelle's story, we have the Able Sisters story. There's a lot of stuff in the museum that we never show off. There's an entire DLC campaign to this game that we never even really acknowledge that much. There are other islands from our friends that we talked about earlier about visiting, but we haven't really been to a whole lot of other islands. Going forward, Animal Crossing New Horizons is going to be a side project to whatever we do in 2023. Think of it similar to what we did with Splatoon 2 Splatfest, or what we're doing with the post game for Super Mario Odyssey. Which, by the way, that's going to be coming back pretty soon. Coming back on the channel, we'll be focusing on the post game for Mario Odyssey and continuing Breath of the Wild. So the rest of this Let's Play is going to be focusing on events throughout the year. This will include things like holiday events, such as New Year's Day, or the festival, or Halloween, or things like that. I'll also focus on visiting friends' islands as well. We're going to try to do that at least once every couple months or so. I don't know exactly when the first one's going to be, but we're going to try to do that as often as we can. We're also going to have updates whenever a major event happens on Batu. Namely, in a couple weeks when KK Slider comes to Batu. We'll be focusing on that stuff off screen, and then during that video, we'll be going over what exactly it takes to get KK Slider onto your island. So New Horizons will be a side project to whatever we're doing in 2023, and even though it was bittersweet that we had to say goodbye to the original island for this Let's Play, Batu has a very bright future ahead of it. I'm really looking forward to it. So stay tuned to the channel for the holiday events for Animal Crossing New Horizons, the post-game Mario Odyssey, continuation of Breath of the Wild, and our next Let's Play. I'm not going to say anything about it right now because we're focusing on Mario Odyssey post-game, but thank you all so much for watching this video, and Happy New Year's.